What resources do you have? And that's something that I taught actually at the U.S. Christian Chamber event last year was what's your most palpable fruit that you are using as your marketing tool? And a mass majority have never thought about that when they're thinking about marketing. They're thinking about the message, they're thinking about the brand, they're thinking about all these things. But I'm like, but what's the thing God's already given you? Because the God's already given you joy, and that's your abundant fruit. No one's going to steal my joy because I know where it comes from. I could literally show up anywhere and I could pass that out. And that's a message of Jesus, not a message of Tamara. And so that makes it so easy for me to brand because I'm branding Jesus. And so when I process the question of like, well, what do you need or what do you have? What a better question than what do you do when you're in a networking conversation, when you're on a call with someone, when you're doing a podcast with an interview guest. I mean, that's a like dead end to say at the end, man, I love that you have this as your abundant resource. I actually really need, actually, I don't need that, but my whole community needs that. How could we do something together and collaborate? I'm actually doing a whole virtual event on this next week about like how do partnerships, affiliates, collaborations, how do they evolve and what comes next without it feeling like sticky or like a partnership that's eternal or that there's going to be some break because this can only last so long. Like, why does it have to be like that? It doesn't, right? When I need to activate a portion of my body, I do it. But when I don't need to use that thing because I'm resting or I'm using something else, that works just fine. And the elbow's not sad because the left hand is in writing mode, right? Like it just doesn't care. So that's where I want us as a body of Christ to really start processing